Running duos right now. This is going to be our team comp right here. We do have a Speed Bowser kind of as that captain. It's like a partially speed. You know, I'm sure somebody can make something a little speedier. But we're going up against the Striker Kings. I believe this is a pretty good club. I mean, when you look at 82-58, that's a decent win-to-loss ratio, of course. And they're also in our division. So let's do it. This is going to be me at number 1. At number 3 over there is going to be Deciple in our club. Of course, if you've been watching my videos, you've heard the name. Early pressure in this game right here. We are going to be, I think, just a little bit shaky. Like sometimes, I don't know, you guys can tell me if you feel this too, but sometimes when you first start off the night, you may not be like tip-top shape. That's going to be really nice. Of course, this is one of the things about our other Bowser build, which is this one right here. Going to be a little bit more cannon-y style. And with that cannon shot, we can even just knock Boom Boom's corpse straight into the goal. You know, the ball can go right through him. If we can't get around you, we're going to go right through you, right? But yeah, that principle I was talking about before, I don't know how many of you guys feel that, you know, this was like one of our first matches of the night. If you're like me, also, what can we comment on how they get a star right here? If it was just 1-0, like the match just started, you know, why they're going to give them a star? So just being first, second, maybe by third match, you start to get in the swing of things, you know, you just shake it all off and kind of get in the zone, right? I don't know. Maybe you guys don't play that way, though. It's just kind of how I've been, so I can at least say that probably determines if there is some sort of like just odd decisions here or odd moves made, at least by our team in the red. And we are the Task Force. Those who don't know, our club, always above top 20. It's usually above top 15 as well. I think last season, though, we were 17, so dropping a little bit. We just had some members that did 0, you know. Sometimes you try to weed that out, of course, but everybody's got lives and all of that. And so definitely when our club is all active and whatnot, we're usually pretty solid here. So we do have the Strike Orb. They actually are going to have a well-timed bomb. We tried with the green shell, you know, that was me. I was trying to green right in front of me, and they just bombed at the exact moment, you know. It was really well done on the Striker King's part. They are going to be dodge crazy here with this Waluigi, and that's okay. It did actually prove to be mostly successful for them. Obviously not going to score a goal. This is the thing about the most recent update to the game, of course, that brought Daisy and Shy Guy in and whatnot. It did seem to change Boom Boom. He is now a little bit more Chad, and we are going to take the lead with that goal. Once again, it's going to be that Bowser. You did have the play set up from Rosalina, though. I mean, when you've got some of these cannon shooters, this Rosalina, I mean, it's like probably all the way on shooting, I think, if I recall, and Bowser damn close. I think it was like 22, 21, whatever the math comes out to, you guys. I'm sorry, I don't have the builds of other people in my club memorized. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get it, all right? We do have the defense Waluigi, so this one that I am, number 1 right there, walking with that Waluigi, and we call him the Wall Luigi, of course, emphasis on the wall. Definitely strong on defense. We did actually kind of discover later on this night that we were playing this. As of the time of this recording, that was actually August 1st, and today is August 2nd when I'm recording this, so it wasn't that long ago. And we are gonna pull out the Hyper. It's very nice. Like I was saying, though, we did experiment taking out the Waluigi, and we put in Wario in that spot, and it was actually really nice to have Lord Warquad. That's Wario Farquad. But anyway, he was a strength shooting and speed Wario, and so this will be nice. We can go ahead and get the D. That's D for deflection, and so coming off a Hyper that wasn't double blue, that's gonna be fine. You know, I will take it for sure. It's going to give us a slightly different match. The Striker Kings are within Hyper Strike range, and so obviously we want to change that with this goal right here, Rosalina. They don't want the smoke, man, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be Miss Cannon Legs herself right here. So notice this. We just kind of had a clean breakaway. They weren't really pursuing me. I think they were trying to go after the receiver a little bit more. They had like a slight pressure on Rosalina, so I couldn't just stand there forever, but I got to pretty much fully charge that. And so let's check this out. A nice pass setup. Boom Boom going to Chad that one out. Looks like Deciple. I'm almost caught off guard watching that. I didn't know he was going to use the bomb right there, but he went ahead and did that, tried to give us the advantage. Of course, they used items as well, and so if we can bait out their items right here when we're winning, that's fine. I just generally, if we don't have 2 items or whatever, we may not even need to use them until we have 2, right? They are going to go ahead and get this goal right here, actually. It was very, very close on that fully charged tackle. Deciple attempting on the perfect right there. Luigi going to be the one. He'll get that goal for Striker Kings, and it's all right, like I say. It just, this does keep them again within Hyper range, and that's what we're definitely trying to stop. I mean, ultimately you score as much as you can, right? So here it is. That's a variation. You pass down and then you pass back up, typically with a lob in that case. You know, it worked really well with that lob, but you saw that I passed to the Bowser down south, and then we just go ahead, set up the shot with the Queen Rosalina. So nicely done. Striker Kings do have that Hyper Strike right now, but this is exactly what I keep mentioning on every goal. They are going to actually bomb us, and I think we're lucky right there. I do not believe that they got the double blue on that one, and so anything can still happen. Of course, you got a little bit of RNG, you got a little bit of player perspective here, but We did get those goals, so obviously Striker King's gonna need a little bit more than this, even if they get the double. We'll go ahead and break that with Boom Boom real quick, but we'll see what happens here. Yes, we can go ahead and clear that, so this was very nice. That was just me standing there basically next to the Boom Boom, just in case of that D, that deflection, and just spam A, you know, for me to clear it. So I wasn't looking to pass or anything like that. We just wanted to clear it out. That's in that scenario specifically. So they are just bomb crazy. They've got stars. They got everything, man. I went for the orb just in case, and it actually did pay off because we will nail that goal. That is the perfect shot, but we also then have the hyper strike. This is really nice. If you can score while you get that strike orb, like basically right after. I did try the Kendo Crush, basically where you use a mushroom right from the whistle, but clearly they used a star basically right at that moment. So that is going to net them a goal, basically free goal, of course, when they got a star. I don't know why you guys are watching this. We obviously can't skip it, so that would be the shooting team right there. If you're a top club and you watch highlights and stuff, it's kind of generally renowned as unsportsmanlike. So I am going to go for this. It was a little bit nooberific, you know, like I didn't have any support or anything like that. It was a little brazen of me, and that will unfortunately lead to our demise there with that one goal. Just a little bit less comfortable. Anytime they're in that 2 range, we like to be out of the 2 points. And so once again, I don't know, Striker Kings, come on, man. There we go, it's all right. So we'll take it back this time, but fake it out, drop it to the Bowser right here, and I'm going to decide to shoot it instead. I was thinking, you know, do we pass to Rosalina with that same lob from before, but we had kind of used that a lot. And so this time we could have, but the interception. So very nicely done by Striker Kings. I'm going to go ahead and try for the shot. Luckily, I have Deciple to back me up when it comes off the post right there. I've been having so many shots hit the post yesterday, you guys. Like, you would not believe how many of these balls hit the damn goal post yesterday. I'm going to have to try a little better, huh? Did they shrink these goals? I keyed. So they do have a star right now. They can probably, I was going to say they can utilize that, but wow, kind of brought down at the exact moment I would think that they would have. So they'll go ahead and do it with about 4 seconds left, and that's going to be 7-5, probably as the final score right here. We do have 4 seconds to make a play, and again, there's no reason to watch this, so whatever. Let's go ahead. We do actually have the strike orb on us. We have the hyper. But nah, don't even need to mess around. It's fine. Let's just go ahead. End this game off at a 7-5, ladies and gentlemen. Task Force takes another victory. They say we score a narrow victory. I mean, hey, we did good, all right? Not the leaders on possession, but definitely the leaders on shots. Go ahead, click an end screen on screen if you want to see another one. And thanks for viewing.